Let's start right off the bat with a question, well, pretty much every student has asked themselves at least once. You pull up your banking app on a Friday afternoon, or, check your pockets before heading out, and it hits you. Where does all my money actually go? I mean, you just got your weekly allowance from your parents, or maybe you cashed that paycheck from your weekend gig just a few days ago, and poof, that $50 just pulled a complete Houdini on you. It's totally vanished. It's honestly one of the most relatable yet completely baffling mysteries of student life. You haven't bought anything massive, yet somehow your funds have just evaporated into thin air.
And that leads us straight into the chaos of unmanaged money. It's a very real thing, and let's be honest here, it's incredibly stressful. I mean, there's absolutely nothing worse than that sinking, anxious feeling in your gut when your friends ask if you want to grab a quick bite to eat, or you finally spot that thing you've been dying to buy, only to realize, wait, I am completely tapped out and the week isn't even over. That chaos, yeah, it breeds frustration. It makes you feel like you're just constantly playing catch-up, living week to week, totally at the mercy of your disappearing wallet. And that is exactly why getting a handle on the mechanics of money management isn't just a figure it out later when I'm older kind of thing. It's an absolutely crucial skill you need right now.
So that brings us to the core focus of today's explainer, financial foundations for students, specifically looking at saving and budgeting. And I gotta say, I'm incredibly excited to guide you through this. Because look, we aren't just staring at dry numbers or doing boring math today. Instead, we're going to learn how to build a rock-solid, unshakable financial house from the ground up. Think about it. If you want a house that survives a storm, you don't start with the roof, right? You start with a foundation. And today, we are pouring the concrete.
Just to keep things super clear, here's our quick roadmap for today. We're covering 4 main areas. First, building your financial foundation. Second, the blueprint, smart budgeting. Third, laying bricks, everyday saving. And finally, your money, your future.
Okay, let's dive right into this first major phase, building your financial foundation, the groundwork.
So why do we need to think about money right now? Well, we really have to confront this reality of disappearing funds. Listen, if you don't actively manage your money, it's going to passively manage you. It just vanishes on impulse buys. A $6 iced coffee here, a digital subscription you totally forgot to cancel over there. But here's the absolute key takeaway for this whole explainer. Money management equals independence. Building this foundation isn't some restrictive, boring chore designed by adults to ruin your fun. Actually, scratch that. It's the exact opposite. It's literally the ultimate tool for achieving true freedom as a student. Because when you manage your money, you are buying yourself choices. You're buying yourself autonomy.
Moving right along to Phase 2, the blueprint, smart budgeting, translating concepts into action. Because you really can't build a house without a blueprint, and you definitely can't build financial independence without a budget.
So, the absolute crucial point here is redefining this word entirely. Because let's be real, for a lot of students, budget feels like a dirty word. It feels like a cage, right? Like a strict set of rules telling you what you can't have. But a budget is really just a strategic plan that gives every single dollar a job, and that completely debunks the myth that a budget means no fun. It's exactly the reverse. Setting a budget is an incredibly empowering strategy. Think of it like this. You are the CEO of your own money. When you get paid or when you get that allowance, you look at your dollars and you assign them jobs. Some dollars hired to buy lunch, some are hired to go straight into savings, and some are explicitly hired to be spent on pure, guilt-free fun. You are the one in total command.
Now, what's really interesting here is how beautifully simple this assignment process can be when we use what's called the 50-30-20 rule. Basically, we split your income into 3 clean slices. 50% goes to your needs, things you absolutely must pay for. 30% is explicitly carved out just for your wants. And that final 20%, hired to go straight into your savings. It's planned, it's perfectly balanced, and the best part is, it means when you do spend money on a want, you don't have to feel a single ounce of guilt. Why? Because you've already taken care of business.
All right, let's move right into Section 3, laying bricks, everyday saving, moving from planning to action.
You see, mindless spending is all those rapid-fire impulse buys that just quickly drain your account. The stuff you buy just because it's sitting right in front of you, not because you actually truly value it. Honestly, mindless spending is kind of like leaving all the windows open in your house during a massive storm. Everything just gets ruined. Intentional saving, on the other hand, is when you take a breath, pause, resist that impulse buy, and choose to lay a solid, sturdy brick in your financial house instead. You're building a powerful defense. And this really highlights the exact mechanics of money retention. Saving isn't about depriving yourself. No way. It's actively leveling up your financial security, one intentional choice at a time.
Which naturally leads us to our final section, Your money, your future, the finished house.
And this brilliantly illustrates the exact actionable path forward. Like, you could literally start this today. Step 1, track what you earn. You simply cannot manage what you do not measure, right? You need to know exactly how much money is coming into your life. Step 2, categorize your needs versus your wants. You've got to be super honest with yourself here about what's an essential and what's just a luxury. Step 3, set a savings goal. Give your money a real purpose. Whether it's saving for a brand new phone, a car, or just a rainy day fund, having a target makes laying those bricks so much easier. And step 4, follow the blueprint. Just trust the budget you've built for yourself. Because when you follow these 4 steps, you transition away from all that chaos straight into total clarity.
So, as we wrap up this explainer, I really want to leave you with this highly provocative question to chew on. What will you build with your foundation? You now understand that money management is the absolute ultimate form of student independence. You know exactly how to drop the blueprint, and you know how to lay the bricks through intentional saving. You are entirely capable of taking total control of your money right this second. So please, don't let your money disappear into the chaos anymore. Tell it where to go, give it a job, and start building your financial house today.